So what's the gimmick, Nintendo? What's the catch? You know there's something there. What's going on, guys? It's the Mossy Jake back with another Nintendo video. So today we're talking about the gimmicks of the Nintendo Switch 2. What is it? Is it the mouse? Is there something secret? Is it the magic C button that we haven't seen yet? I don't know, everybody, but let's talk about gimmicks for a second. Nintendo always loves to throw something different. It's just like a need with Nintendo. There always just has to be something new when it comes to their brand new console. So for instance, let's talk about the Switch. You have this little VR sensor on the back that you could use to like scan things. And the thing is, nobody ever used it. Then you have the Wii controller. And of course, the gimmick here was the pointer controls, then that was used a little bit more. Or if you remember, the 3DS had that 3D switch where you could change it to headache mode. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty good mode. That was a pretty good mode. I like that. No, that was terrible. So the question is, what is the gimmick of the Nintendo Switch 2? Well, I've already kind of talked about this before, but it seems to be that it's going to be the mouse. The mouse is the gimmick for the Nintendo Switch 2. And hey, that sounds like a fantastic idea, you know, using this as a mouse. And this actually feels comfortable right here, like not bad. Like just moving this across the table, I think that would be perfect. Which, not to mention, PC gaming has become like a huge thing nowadays. So hey, maybe Nintendo's kind of just jumping on the bandwagon. It's like, hey, people love using the mouse as like a controller sometimes, so let's just throw a mouse at them. But the question I really want to focus on is, if this is a mouse, is Nintendo actually going to use it? Or is it will be kind of like one of those things where they just like have it for one game and then it's over. You know, so like this VR sensor at the bottom is what, used for like 2 games in the entire Switch lineup. It's never really used. Like the need for this is not necessary at all. So if Nintendo does go this route and makes a mouse for the Nintendo Switch 2 and incorporates it into their games somehow, how will this be used, and will it be used a lot? And would it be for certain games, or could you be able to use it for every game? So maybe on the Nintendo Switch 2, you can use it as a mouse to like select your games, and maybe in games you could use it to like select the start button. However, I don't think it'd be like that for every single game. That's the problem. Like all these indie developers and third-party companies, I don't think they're always just gonna be like using the mouse in their games. It's not gonna be like the main point. Like you're gonna have a normal controller in your hand. So really, when will we ever use this? Well, the few games I can think of is Mario Maker 3. That is the perfect game to use a mouse because you're always dragging stuff and like selecting things and putting things down, whatever. That is perfect. Another one is Pikmin, or maybe like an Animal Crossing. I think that kind of makes sense. But then what else? Like you're not gonna need a mouse in order to play Smash Bros. That would be so weird and uncomfortable and just odd. Or imagine if like Elden Ring comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 somehow, and it's like, well, use the mouse, click it. And hey, we talked about how the Joy-Con might also be a Wii controller, how you can kind of point at the screen, and just a normal controller in general. Could you imagine if this little thing right here is a mouse, a Wii controller, and just a normal controller? You've done it, Nintendo. Take my money. You've done it. You've done it again. Well, good for you. What I'm trying to get to here is, Nintendo, if you are going to make this a mouse, you have to actually use it, and it has to be for good reasons. The Wii's pointer controls we use all the time, of course, in every setting, right? But it wasn't overused so that like it was like became annoying. I mean, maybe sometimes, but it was perfectly fine. With this, I forget that's there. Does anyone remember this thing is here? Like, it's just, 2 games, like 2 games. Like, I can't even think of 2. I can think of 2 games. I can think of 2 games you use this little sensor thing for, and that's it. What are you gonna do, Nintendo? Give us something good. I'm just speculating here. I think it's a cool idea. I think the mouse is a cool idea, but you gotta be careful with it. You can't overdo it, and you can't underdo it. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the game. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. What kind of game could be incorporated with a mouse control for the Nintendo Switch 2? Let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, if you liked that video, please watch another one. Maybe this one on the screen, you know, the one right there, right now. You seen it? You seen it? Okay. Because that's how the algorithm works, and that's how I get discovered and all, but I guess you do you know. That's just how life goes. We all just do what we please. Okay, I'm gonna go now.